Right now on a special edition of Good Morning Jacksonville, we're live on location at Catty Ranch, the local wildlife refuge, one of more than a dozen places around town participating in Free Kids November. From arcades and bowling, making candy, and yes, tiger feedings, we are on your side helping you save some money while still getting out of the house and making memories with the kids. GMJ live from the Catty Shack starts right now.
All right. Oh, man, the music's going to fire you up. The Wildcat's going to fire you up this morning. Looking live at our Catty camp. Oh, you're sleepy? Sleepy this morning. Ready to go. We're about to, yeah, they're going to get fired up this morning. GMJ on the road helping you kick off Kids Free November here on the First Coast. I just kind of want to pet her.
Yeah.
But then maybe not.
Because you're watching her on camera. Turn around and maybe you'll change your mind.
I'm telling you. Hey, welcome in. I'm Lou Turner.
I'm Keitha Nelson. So we're live right now at the Catty Ranch. This is one of several places along the First Coast where you can either get free products or free admission for your children during this month only, during Kids Free November. So we're going to highlight this place along with 13 other venues across our First Coast. Lots to get into and enjoy this morning here on Good Morning Jacksonville.
All right, so we know with the holidays around the corner, it's time to save some money here in the month of November. This does include Sweet Pete's. Downtown Institution has some great stuff for the kids, letting up to 3 kids per adult make 1 piece of free candy at their gummy kebab making station. You got to see a video of this gummy kebab they're doing. That's a sugar rush. They're from every Thursday through Saturday this month, 5 to 7 p.m.
All right, so this next venue is not really for the little ones, but over in the Springfield area, teenagers can get in on the fun free activities at Stumpy's Hatchet House. You got that, Stumpy's. All November long, teens get a free axe throw with a paying adult.
And then in Riverside, and you know what, earning the nickname Stumpy perhaps. Riverside, uptown, children ages 6 to 12 getting in the Cummer Museum for free with a general admission paying adult. Again, more than a dozen local businesses and attractions across the First Coast participating in Kids Free November. So you find that full list right now on the First Coast News app. We're on your side. We want you to have fun with the family and save some money. And of course, right here is a great spot as well.
And again, you've seen the video, you've seen them all over our shoulders. Of course, we are live at Catty Ranch Wildlife Refuge, and coming up over the next half hour, we're going to take you on a tour of this ranch, and you can see all that it has to offer. Just a fun time out here.
All right. Great stuff this morning. Stay with us until you do have to run out the door. And if you do have to get out the door real fast, let's get a look at our forecast and a look at our traffic as well. We got Amelia and Katie in-house getting us ready and raring to go. Good morning, guys.
Hey, good morning. I really want that Eye of the Tiger theme music back. That was really pumping me up, getting us wide awake early this morning, where we are starting off dry. We're clear. It's looking absolutely gorgeous out there. Temperature-wise, we are starting out above average yet again into the 60s, a mild start to our morning. Let's get right to our weekend here. We're going to be climbing back to the 80s. So Saturday is looking to be the nicest of the 2 days. We do have a few coastal showers both on Saturday and Sunday, but keep in mind we do have daylight saving time, so set those clocks back. Means we get 1 extra hour of sleep. That's the bright side of things, even though we do lose some sunlight. Overall, not too bad though for today. We are expecting these winds to continue to pick up, a few isolated shower chances mainly towards the coast, with building cloud cover by later on this evening. But again, staying dry for the majority of us. Looking pretty good for our Friday.
We're in the UF Health Traffic Center for you this morning. Your time 6:32. Not too bad on those roadways. We are starting with a live look outside towards the Buckman Bridge. Looks beautiful for drivers, starting to pick up and not seeing any problems there. So that is fantastic. Taking a look here at your map. If you are traveling over towards 301, do look out for delays just south of County Road 218, and at least 1 lane there blocked because of a crash with injuries. That is our only crash that we are following currently. If you're traveling in from the beaches, Atlantic Beach and JTV are moving up to speed, and downtown, all of your downtown bridges are also moving along without problems. With just 4 days till the November midterms, Governor Ron DeSantis and his challenger Charlie Crist and Senate candidate Val Demings are all bringing their campaigns to the First Coast today. In the meantime, your chance to early vote is coming to an end this weekend. McKenna Rodriguez joins us live if you're trying to get out there and get your vote cast before Tuesday.
Hey, good morning, Katie. Well, we're here downtown at the Supervisor of Elections where the polls are opening in just 30 minutes. People are starting to get here and get prepared. But this is the last weekend for early voting for counties like St. John's, Clay, and Nassau. That deadline is on Saturday. Here in Duval, that is going to be on Sunday. Now, there are some things that you need to bring with you, whether you are voting early or if you are voting on Election Day, and that is going to be a current and valid photo ID with a signature. So here are some examples of what you can bring, what you can use for that identification. So obviously your driver's license, a Florida ID card issued by the Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles, a passport, debit or credit card, military or student ID, and a license to carry a concealed weapon. You'll also want to be sure to double check which precinct you are eligible to vote in. So you can do that by heading to your County Supervisor of Elections website. Reporting downtown, McKenna Rodriguez, First Coast News on your side.
Thank you, McKenna. Let's hit the fast lane here and get you up to speed with some of your other headlines. Happening today, a big decision from the Jacksonville City Council. City Council members will vote at 9 a.m. on a new district map. As we've reported, a federal judge found the previous district map was unconstitutional and gerrymandered. Breaking overnight, one person is in the hospital after a shooting in West Jacksonville. Jacksonville Sheriff's Office says it happened on Hunt Street just after 1 a.m. Investigators tell us they do have several people detained, but as always, if you know anything, please give Crime Stoppers a call. And the home of the Jags could be changing names again. TIA Bank's parent company has reached a sale agreement with 5 equity firms. The bank will stay headquartered here, but the name will change, so of course that means the stadium's name could change as well. That's a quick look at your headlines. Let's send things back out to Catty Ranch for continuing coverage here of Kids Free November.
Thanks, Katie. You know, year after year, obviously for really good reason, Catty Ranch is named one of the top places by TripAdvisor that you'd like to visit while here in Jacksonville. This place is really neat, and we haven't even been able to tour it much as yet.
We haven't, but Renata DiGregorio sure has, and just explaining what makes this place so very special and a gem really here in our city of Jacksonville. Good morning, Renata.
Hey, good morning, guys. I am here with Haley. She's going to tell you how she feels. Well, she stopped doing it right as I did that, but we have her over here, then right over this way. This is Rosa the lion, and she and her other little friend, or big friend, is who I got to meet yesterday.
Are you a good boy? You're such a good boy.
No matter how many times you hear me say kitty in the background, these guys are not pets.
We got him from a place down south that had 3 male lions, and they weren't getting along, so they asked us to take one of them. And we're so glad we got him because he's such a good boy.
Let's meet Abu and Rosa, the African lions, for treat time.
Do you want another one? They don't eat anything with fur or feathers. They don't realize that it's food. So a lot of people say, you know, why can't these animals be released out into the wild? None of them have ever been in the wild. They were all born in captivity. They don't have the hunting skills and everything. They'd be sitting there at 7:30 every night waiting for someone to bring them their dinner. In the wild, they live maybe 8 to 12 years, something like that. In captivity, we've had them up into the 20s. Rosa, you want chicken? You can't be in a bad mood out here.
Former engineer Ron Wudarzik
I always say they love me for my personality. It has nothing to do with the chicken I give them every day.
has some big cat friends that could accidentally take off a limb, but his days look like this.
You're such a good boy. Yes, you are. You're a good boy. You come in the morning and have 400, 500-pound tigers and a 600-pound lion chuffing at you and, you know, greeting you and being happy to see you. You can't beat that feeling.
We're going to give you guys a last look at Rosa here, who's been rubbing against this. I'm very glad that there is a fence. We just learned that she weighs around 400 pounds. So, yeah, happy about the fence there. But tossing things back to you guys, I'm Renata DiGregorio with Rosa the Lion, First Coast News, on your side.
Rosa's gorgeous. 400 pounds?
Not too bad.
I mean, it doesn't seem like...
You can wrestle with it.
There's also a cougar we're hunting for around here, too. All right, let's take in a couple other big places participating in Free Kids November, Kids Free November. We're not giving away free, it's Kids Free November, the participating, all the things you can do.
Please don't make me
Sorry.
laugh. Okay, folks, look, bowling is not my thing, but we know that a lot of kids do enjoy it. So here's something that you can enjoy, not admission, but products when it comes to Kids Free November. So kids 12 and under can get free bowling shoe rentals all month long at main event. Just mention Jack's Kids Free November at the bowl desk upon arrival.
I'm gonna do this. My son Ollie loves bowling. Like, we did one of his birthday parties at the bowling alley. That's classic stuff. Kingpin Bowl Center. Up to 5 kids can get in for free with one paying adult. This is one of those 5 for 1 we've been telling you about. So 5 kids per 1 adult. Talk about a birthday party. And if bowling is not your thing, well, here's Keitha taking the kiddos to a historic theater here in town.
So perhaps you've seen this building while walking around downtown Jacksonville or driving by but haven't had a chance to check it out. This is the Ritz Theater and Museum. It's in historic La Villa in this area. It is a part of Kids Free November, so it's a site that you'll want to check out. It's a really nice theater and museum and gallery. It features a collection of exhibits from around the country, valid only through November 30th. You can purchase an adult ticket and receive a ticket for a child ages 7 to 17 for free. There's also going to be a reading for kids on November 19th. That too is free of charge. Parents, I understand we're all on a budget and family outings can be pretty expensive. If you haven't had a chance to check out this gem, you might want to take advantage of this deal with the kiddos. It's a great learning opportunity. To learn more, visit our website at firstcoastnews.com.
Still to come on GMJ, as we get set to change the clocks and fall back this weekend, we verify your questions about what else? Sleep. Plus, we head back out live to Catty Shack Ranch as we continue to highlight Kids Free November. You're watching Good Morning Jacksonville on this first Friday in November. Taking a live look out at our... Well, good morning to you at our Catty Cam as we highlight the free things happening for Kids Free November. Just letting you know how she's feeling this morning. Listen, I feel the same way this early in the morning, girl. I get it. We're going to head back out to our GMJ on the road crew in just a little bit. But first, here are the 3 things you need to know heading into the weekend. Tomorrow is the last day of early voting across Northeast Florida. The polls will close early Saturday evening and will open back up on Tuesday for Election Day from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. The $1.5 billion Powerball drawing is tomorrow night. It is just $86 million short of the all-time record jackpot, which was set back in 2016. And third, this weekend is the time change, so be sure to set those clocks back an hour before you go to bed on Saturday night. A local sleep expert says adults shouldn't have to nap if they're getting the right amount of sleep at night. But honestly, who gets that much sleep? We need to know how to achieve the perfect nap, when you will feel well rested and alert. So Leah Shields is verifying if the perfect nap exists.
I've been searching for this answer for years. Does the perfect nap exist? Experts say yes. And according to sleep experts, we are doing it all wrong.
If your naps are making you feel sleepier, well, listen up. My sources today are the director of the sleep medicine program at UF Health Jacksonville, Dr. Miriam Lewis, and the Sleep Foundation.
If you do have to nap, really a power nap of 20 to 30 minutes, ideally before 2 to 3 p.m.
Dr. Lewis says that studies show napping for 20 to 30 minutes can improve your memory, help you learn, help you feel more alert, and improve your focus. Too long of a nap will put you into stage 3 or REM sleep.
If you hit stage 3, which is deep sleep, or REM, and then you wake up from it, that is mimicking you waking up in the middle of the night.
However, the Sleep Foundation says shift workers or emergency personnel who work crazy hours may benefit from taking a longer nap around an hour and a half in order to cycle through all the phases of sleep. That's only in the case where you are trying to avoid fatigue.
If you wake up tired from a nap, that's a sign you're napping too long. Dr. Lewis says that it's called sleep inertia. With your Verify, I'm Leah Shields.
All right, we all love a good nap, right? 6:45 here on this Friday morning. A gorgeous start, to say the least. We have clear skies, not a whole lot of fog out there. Now, we do have some coastal showers that are moving in from the Atlantic. That is because of the wind speeds out of the northeast, going to be picking up for today anywhere from 15 to 20 mile per hour gusts. So the dog's ears might be flapping around a little bit, but today we are featuring Fergus. This is courtesy of Carol. Thank you so much for sending that in. If you would like to see your dog on the morning show, connect with me on Twitter or on Facebook. Send me your photos. We love to see the dogs across the First Coast, and it's just going to be a gorgeous day to get them out walking, get some fresh air. Just beautiful out there. So we're starting out into the 60s and the 70s. Get outside, enjoy it. Lots of sunshine here. Again, the winds will be picking up, keeping these temperatures a little bit more seasonable into the upper 70s for the high today. Again, a little bit breezy with 20% of us seeing some coastal showers there. 70 degrees for tonight. A beautiful evening to head to the fair that is downtown for today and goes all the way through November 13th. So you have some time. Let's talk about the weekend here. The best day of the weekend will be on Saturday. Just again, a few coastal showers. Those showers will be picking up slightly heading towards our Sunday. But of course, we just talked about the fact that you have to set those clocks back, get an extra hour of sleep, losing an extra hour of sunlight. But overall, still going to be a great day for the Jags game. 80 degrees and climbing to around 83. Just a coastal shower there for the morning hours. Dry during the game. So if you're heading to the game, it's looking good for that.
Good morning. Your time right now is 6:46. I hope you guys are having a great start to your morning. So watching that traffic for you, quick look towards I-95 near Emerson, northbound and southbound there moving along. So that is some good news for you. We do have one crash we have been following, US 301 southbound at County Road 218. The good news here is it looks like the congestion is cleared. So hopefully that means the lanes there are back open, but just be careful if you're going through that area. We were just looking at 95. Things were moving along very well. Buckman Bridge, no reports of problems there either. Overall, pretty good, especially if you're driving towards the downtown area. You have your normal morning congestion there along I-10.
Bye.
Good morning. Jacksonville is on the road. We are live right now at the Catty Shack Ranch on Jacksonville's north side. We're actually with the owner of Catty Shack Ranch. We've got Kurt Lojudas with us. Now, Kurt, you have participated in Kid Free November since its inception a few years ago, and you do it year after year. You have kids, you have grandkids. You know how expensive they can be. Why do you decide to participate?
We've always, ever since the beginning of Catty Shack Ranch, have wanted to make it a fun activity for families. And so when Visit Jacks came about and said, hey, let's do Kids November, we sure wanted to be a participant to it. And it's beneficial because the whole family gets to enjoy.
That's right.
You know, and I'm not going to mention anything by name, but there have been documentaries out there that maybe shine a negative light on things like this. Now, you got into this for the right reasons. I mean, this isn't breeding. This isn't things like you are going out and rescuing animals that maybe the wrong kind of person or the wrong kind of situation.
Facilities that close, you know.
Right. What got you into it?
You know, I love animals. And of course, I've always a family person, you know, with the kids and stuff. Wanted to see what kind of impact we could leave, you know, and it's a team effort that makes this all happen. Mm-hmm. But participating and my interest in animals has really started the passion and the success is everybody participating.
Right.
Now, Kurt, we can tell you're definitely passionate about this. There's no question about that. You actually gave me some advice for my littles. I'm going to bring my twins here. They're going to love it.
They will.
You want parents to know we have to be careful. We have to play it cool because our kids are watching our every move.
That's right. You know, they mimic you. And just like the animals, you know, they feed off of your energy. Kids are the same way. And we've seen from young to old, just recently a 99-year-old person came out to enjoy the animals. We have babies, you know, that come newborns, and they all get an opportunity to see the animals because the animals are happy and they're content in this environment.
You know, Catty Shack been a while, and many people know it. It's famous worldwide. But if you haven't been in a while or you've never been, what's the reason for folks to come back? If it's been a year or two, what's the new
because lots
stuff?
of changes are continuous. We're in a huge renovation right now. Earthworks of Jacksonville helps us. Shark Coating have put new floors in for where we're doing a new kitchen area, and all these things, new habitats, new pools, new cabins, again, because people come out. The donations, we're a not-for-profit organization, but the team effort, volunteer groups coming out to do team projects, all have been, well, I can say, a part of our success here.
It's a jewel. It's a gem here in Jacksonville. You got to come out. You got to see them.
Kurt, we appreciate you. Thanks for waking up dark and early with us. I know you have to come back tonight.
Oh my gosh, this is wonderful, and we appreciate it. The animals appreciate it.
Awesome. We want to check in now with On Your Side's Renata Gregorio, a daredevil. That's what I call her.
For sure.
She actually went to iFly to let you know what you could do, not on the ground, but up in the sky.
I'm at iFly in Jacksonville, where they're doing Kids Free November. I just went skydiving for real, so let's see how this indoor skydiving compares. It's time to suit up at iFly Jacksonville, where a kid gets in free with an adult purchase this month. Get the rundown with a video, and it's go time.
This all really started as an adjunct to skydiving, and it was a way of training.
I'm flying with 8-year-old Anthony.
It was kind of fun and crazy, trying something new every single day.
Let's go. My whole body was kind of like, woo, coming out of there. Like, it was cool.
You were flying right around 98, and Anthony was flying at about 93 miles per hour.
High five, you did awesome. So that was awesome. Definitely recommend. Compared to actual skydiving, I'd say it's a little less scary because you're not just falling out of the sky, but you still got the wind in your face. I can totally see how this would be such a great thing to train for the actual skydive. Reporting in Jacksonville, I'm Renata Gregorio, First Coast News, On Your Side.
Time now to get you out the door with your GMJ on the go. We start with your last chance to early vote ahead of Election Day. Let's get to McKenna.
The early voting deadline is approaching across the First Coast. Head to firstcoastnews.com for all the information you need to know before heading to the polls this weekend or on Election Day on Tuesday. Reporting downtown, McKenna Rodriguez, First Coast News, On Your Side.
All right, try to get outside, enjoy the sunshine, the dry conditions the next few days because we have a whole lot of rainfall moving in by next work week.
Overall, roads are great. Just drive safe. Enjoy your Friday.
We've seen it all this morning. It has been amazing. The big cats back live one more time. Catty Shack Ranch on location and really highlighting all the places you can go this month for Kids Free November.
I know it's been a lot. We've given you a lot of information, but folks, if you have the First Coast News app handy at 7 a.m., we're going to send you a push alert with all that information, or you can just go to our website, of course, firstcoastnews.com, for a full list of everyone that's participating in Kids Free November this time around.
All right, next Friday, we continue our On the Road series with Good Morning Jacksonville. We're going to be at Canines for Warriors, honoring our veterans there, and also how you can help out a service member. We always have our Canines for Warriors telethon. The telethon is such a big part of what we do here at First Coast News, and making sure our veterans have the service animal because it does save so many lives. We'll kick that off again coming up next week.
It's not about the game, it's about the camaraderie of hanging out, having a good time, making memories, and eating some good food.
Destiny, regardless of who wins today, it's going to be the downtown businesses that win.
Fans were awesome here. The environment was good.
We ain't stopping here. We looking forward to going out and running the table.
This is Noah Schranker. He graduated from Creekside High School this year and decided to join the United States Coast Guard. He's currently stationed in Virginia, and I know his parents, Chris and Kim, are proud of him.
Dance moves of all you guys, though. This is awesome.
You revealed our magic of TV here.
We're sent in this picture of Dolly and Kenny. And check out these guys. We have s'more and someone eating said s'more.
Nights of Lights. It takes a long time to put up all those lights, so workers are preparing for the annual holiday lights attraction.
know that I can volunteer and I can lift up the organization is just absolutely amazing.
Ancient City Fire Expo in St. Johns County, and I've been going through all the things it takes that people will be training on here, firefighters.
I'm a firefighter.